Okay, another video. It's about Bannon and Trump. It's about the raid they did to John Bolton's home. At the same time, they are doing all this thing about the Epstein files. At the same time, they are sending a National Guard to different cities to save them from crime or something like that. Right? This is so. At the same time, they have expanded the counterculture war that Obama and Eric Holder started. So what happened during the second term of Obama, because the first term was normal, the second term was Obama tried to distract the attention away from inflation out of control, from the quantitative easing and 0% interest rates. So what they did, they started this culture war to distract. You had Eric Holder placing the conservatives, placing them on the list of domestic terrorists. So basically, if you were a conservative, you were a domestic terrorist. And they did all this thing with LGBT and expanded the hiring of students based on race and sexual orientation, all that thing. So, and what they did during that time, they had Valerie Jarrett threaten Janet Yellen every single meeting, threatening her to not raise rates. And Janet Yellen submitted to Valerie Jarrett, to Obama. So, which led to inflation, Obama inflation out of control, which caused the unexpected victory of Trump won. It was not unexpected for me, but it was unexpected for everyone else. So what Bannon is doing right now is basically going dot for dot, point per point of Eric Holder's book, just doing maximalist counter-culture war in order to distract the attention away of the Americans from Trump inflation out of control. So all this, so what you see this Trump 2028 or raiding John Bolton's house, as I said from the beginning, or the new thing now, we're saving them from crime or sending the National Guards to different cities. These are all distractions per Eric Holder's book. Basically, Bannon and Trump, because Trump has no brain, his brain is burned from Adderall. But they put them on the list, all the progressives, as domestic terrorists, which is the opposite or the same thing that Eric Holder and Obama did, but on the side of the conservatives, of the Republicans, of the right. And that means that no one is focused on inflation, no one is focused on supply chains. They're just focusing on doing this successive shot of culture wars, excessive triggering and attempts of, and they'll Bannon will invent something else. Per Eric Holder's book, in order to push through until 2028 or maybe until the next congressional elections, hoping that the Democrats win. And if Democrats win 2026 November, then they say, okay, well, they won. We can do nothing about it, right? They are going to be co-responsible for Trump inflation out of control. And in a way, they want Democrats to win. Another thing, pushing for this gerrymandering of election districts in states. And what they have initiated actually that all states will do gerrymandering now, and the way I see, they want Democrats to win in 2026 in November, in order for a Democratic House to share responsibility for Trump inflation out of control. So they'll push this through. They'll try to do this until November 2028 because they've got nothing else to do, right? No one wants to work for Trump. The Senate and the Pentagon are disregarding him. He's trying to sabotage everything, but no one seems to care. They're both sides are laser focused on the Civil War, so nothing else left to do something about inflation. So basically, do what Obama and Eric Holder did: just expand on culture war or counter culture war. And that's what they'll be doing. And it's got nothing. They got no people anyway. So that's all I have. That's all I have for this. Everything is bad. Everything will get worse. No light at the end of the tunnel. No hope, and the worst is yet to come. You have a fantastic weekend.